Sawadee good morning. Welcome to Newsline. Thank you very much for joining us, and we're coming live to you on NBT, Radio Thailand, FM 88, and also on NBT World. We hope you had a great weekend. It's still a holiday today, April 6th, 2015, and here's this Monday's edition. You're watching Newsline. I'm Chalapansa Narula, and in today's Thailand Moves Forward, the Thai Prime Minister has witnessed a presentation of the permits for use land inside the National Park in Chiang Mai Province. During his visit to the northern capital, General Prayut Chan-o-cha, the Prime Minister, chaired the official presentation of land use permits to the residents of Tambon Mae Tha of Mae On district in Chiang Mai, an initiative that is intended to enable the people to make good use of the forest while helping preserve forest resources and reviving degraded forest. The event was organized by the Natural Resources Ministry and involves 7,200 rai of land. A total of 1,200 families have been benefited by this project. The distribution of land use permit has been handled by the National Land Policy Committee under the policy declared by the National Legislative Assembly on September 12th of last year, with an aim to find a balance between preservation and sustainable use. Residents who have been granted the permit can make use of the land given to them for 30 years, during which no sale or exchange of ownership is allowed. Thailand is set to explain the introduction of Section 44 of the interim constitution to members of the diplomatic corps in the country. Government spokesman Yonghyut Mayalap has advised the National Council for Peace and Order and the government have assigned Deputy Prime Minister Wisanu Kruangam, a representative from the Foreign Affairs Ministry, Major General Virachon Sukhon Patipak, and Army spokesman Colonel Winthai Suwari to hold a news conference on the lifting of martial law and the adoption of Section 44. The news conference is set for Tuesday, April 7 at 1 p.m. at the Foreign Affairs Ministry, and ambassadors from all embassies in Thailand, as well as representatives from international organizations and agencies and members of the foreign press are invited to join. Mr. Yonghyut said that it is hoped that the upcoming event demonstrates to foreign countries, foreign governments, the sincerity of the Thai administration and the NCPO in administrating the country. He added that the diplomatic corps will be offered accurate information about what the government and the National Council for Peace and Order, or NCPO, have planned for Thailand, particularly in terms of safety of the people and the road to new election under democratic rule in the future. 2 Thai students have safely escaped from the disturbances in Yemen and arrived back home. The students arrived from Doha, Qatar on Qatar Airways flight QR830. There are currently 40 Thai students who have notified the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of their wish to return to Thailand, and that 7 or 8 of them are set to take the next flight home. There are around 190 Thai students in Yemen, and those who are planning to leave will be taking different routes out of the danger zone. The National Legislative Assembly's Energy Committee organized 2 public hearings on the weekend in Songkhla Province, where petroleum survey plots are located to gauge the impact of petroleum drilling in the Gulf of Thailand in the view of various groups of people, especially fisheries operators. The hearings were in response to public disquiet over the 21st round of bidding for petroleum concessions. Due to the public disagreement with the 21st round of bidding for petroleum concessions, the first public hearing was held in Sathing Prat district on Saturday, the 4th of April, followed by a second round held in Mueang district with the participation of the Governor of Songkhla, provincial authorities, representatives of the fisheries sector, and the Thai Energy Get Back Group. According to the chairman of the committee, General Sakon Satjanit, fisheries operators attending both public hearings called on the government and petroleum concessionaires to ensure a reduction in the impact of drilling on their business. All the opinions, information and suggestions from Songkhla will be analysed and summarised at a meeting of the Energy Committee before being submitted to Parliament and the government respectively. The Special Energy Committee was set up by the NLA to conduct a study of the Petroleum Act BE 2514 and the Petroleum Income Tax BE 2514, along with the representatives from the government, the private sector and the public, to find the best and fairest solution for stakeholders. A vice chairman of the Constitution Drafting Committee has assured that the new charter is being drafted by taking a neutral path to promote social justice. During the public forum in Chiang Mai, Dr. Krasai Chanawong, vice chairman of the CDC, said that the new constitution has been drafted to empower the public and the people of Thailand. Dr. Krasai stated that the draft charting process, that is, has been taking a neutral path and focusing on the justice in the society, particularly through the promotion of the decentralization of power to local administrative bodies. He also urged participants to bring all information collected from the forum to disseminate to their respective communities in order to promote accurate understanding about the new constitution. Dr. Krasai also urged all Thais to be honest, punctual and humble like the Japanese people in order to help everyone take part in the sustainable development of Thailand. The National Reform Council has held a public forum to hear opinions related to the education reform from the people of the Northeast. NNRC's forum was held yesterday at Ratchapat Mahasarakam University and chaired by Deputy Chairman of the Council's Education Reform Committee, Viwat Salayakamthorn. The forum was attended by more than 400 people, including members of the public, students, educators, state officials, representatives from the private sector, local community leaders, and members of the press from Roi Et, Kalasin, and Mahasarakam. Mueang Mahasarakam Mayor Kittisak Kanasawat, who is also an NRC member, told the gathering that the Educational Reform Committee found that the issue of education is among the issues that have largely interested the public. Therefore, this forum in the Northeast has been an important stage to gather more diverse ideas and well received by locals who would like to push for a successful reform of education and human resources of Thailand. Many people attended the last day of the Thai Rice Thainess Fair with special discounts available for products on sale at the event. The Thai Rice Thainess Fair at the Padung Krung Kasem Canal next to the government's house proceeded to its last day. Many people attended the event to purchase a variety of rice products from the local areas in Thailand at cheaper prices. Special offers was offered on this closing date, such as the premium Homali jasmine rice being sold at 60 baht per kilogram from the previous price, which was at 100 baht per kilogram. Other rice products were also on discount on the final day of the rice fair. The Thai Rice Thainess Fair generated 6.9 million baht worth of value of trade and welcomed about 50,000 visitors. The director of the Bureau of Rice Research and Development, Krisanapong Sipongpankun, said that rice shops and vendors will still be available after the event at macro shopping centers, Samsen Brunch, from April 6 until April 30th, to allow the public to purchase rice directly from farmers at low price. A huge number of tourists have flocked to the once quiet business center in the central district of Uthai Thani province after all buildings in the city have been painted purple, giving it the name Purple City. The flow of visitors keeps pouring in after the news about this exotic city was publicized through mass media and its pictures were widely posted on social media. Like magic, Mueang Uthai Thani municipality has recently changed the color of most buildings, modern houses, ancient wooden houses, and even old architecture into purple, the birthday color of Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn, to mark the auspicious occasion of her 5th cycle birthday anniversary. Armed with smartphones and video cameras, visitors took pictures around the city. Among the eye-catching sights is a roundabout fountain where a portrait of the princess has been set up in the center, and that's surrounded by purple color fountain water. Another fountain is located at Lan Sakagrang courtyard opposite the Upasatharam Monastery by the Sakagrang River. Houses and buildings in the neighborhood have also been painted purple. Therefore, while taking pictures with the fountain, visitors simultaneously indulge the breathtaking scenery of the ancient remains and the unique lifestyle of people living in floating houses along the river. Apart from the memorable beauty of the Purple City, visitors were also impressed with the province's effort to express their love and loyalty to the princess through such a novel way. The Meteorological Department has forecast higher temperatures in the upper part of Thailand and hot to very hot weather across the country this week. From the 7th till 11th of April, a high-pressure system from China will move to the upper part of the country and the South China Sea, resulting in tropical storms in the northern, northeastern, central and eastern regions. Thunderstorms, gusts and hailstorms are expected in some areas. The department warned people to take care of themselves following predictions of hot to very hot weather, and also to avoid staying outside for a long period of time. It is added that the tropical storm Maisak near the northern Philippines would dissipate tomorrow, that's the 7th of April, off southern coast of China. The storm would have no impact on Thailand. The Bangkok Children's Discovery Museum was opened in January after requests from parents on social network. Now children can enjoy all of it, and it has a lot to offer for free. Kun Lisnari Wichitarasat has a story.
Hi, I'm at the Bangkok Children Discovery Museum, and I'm really happy today because there's a lot of children, as you can see here, and it's been reopened after 5 years and 2 years refurbishing, and there's a lot of innovations and buildings being built here, so if you have kids or children, this is a really great place for you to come right now. The Bangkok Children's Discovery Museum has 3 zones for kids from 1 to 12 years old. Each part of the museum is designed so that children can use their imagination, creativity, and logical skills. One popular section is the Dino Detective, where kids can hunt in the sand for ancient fossils of dinosaurs. The Door the One building is more educational. On the first floor, kids can try out long speaking tubes conversing with their friends across the room. On the top floor, kids can learn how to speak words in different languages through an interactive computer system. There are also outdoor activities. In front is the new water park, complete with cartoon characters, figures, and water sprinklers. Next to it is a big structure of tangled ropes and stairs to climb, called the Jungle Adventure. The Creative Library is also available for children who like to read, with a long caterpillar couch where kids can comfortably lounge in. MBT World talked to cultural specialists of Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, asking about the educational benefits kids can get from coming to this museum.
เรามีเครื่องเล่นหรืออุปกรณ์ต่างๆเพื่อให้เด็กได้ทดลองปฏิบัติเป็นการลงมือทำนะคะ learning by doing นะคะซึ่งในห้องเรียนนั้นอาจจะต้องเรียนตามบทเรียนซึ่งเด็กอาจจะไม่ได้แสดงความคิดเห็นนะคะแต่มาตรงนี้ค่ะสนุกคิดสนุกเล่นจิตสร้างสรรค์ค่ะ
Many parents were seen having fun with their kids at the museum as well. One parent gave some suggestions on how the museum could be better.
Sure, it's a nice place. I mean, my daughter is right there in the building block area, and she's so far enjoyed doing stuff here, including climbing outside, including going up and down, including doing some work there. The only thing that possibly can be added here is maybe every floor can have a small snack area because these are kids eventually, so they can drink some water, they can eat something. But otherwise, it's a beautiful place. Yeah.
The museum took 71 million bahts to make, with parts of it that still needed to be refurbished. The Bangkok Children's Discovery Museum is behind Jatudak Weekend Market and open daily from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and closed on Mondays.
And that's it for Thailand Moves Forward. Up next, ASEAN and beyond. Stay with us.
Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The second core value, being honest, sacrificing, showing restraint and determinations in doing good for the majority.
How could you do that to me? Stop it! Huh? Don't you get it? I don't need you anymore. Enough! We're through. There's someone else in my life.
Say no to the past. Bring your own bag. Say no to plastic.
NBT World, a 24-hour English language television service operated by the National News Bureau of Thailand, or NNT, is designed to bring the most reliable information about Thailand to the international community. NBT World is available on various platforms, including via C-band set-top boxes, GMMZ Channel 202, PSI Channel 272, and a live stream on thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. You can also follow us on facebook.com/NNT News or download the PRD News EN application on your smartphones. NBT World, a vision of Thailand.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. It's Monday, April the 6th, still a holiday in Thailand. Let's take you to an interesting exhibition. It's a picture book exhibition that is being held to celebrate TK Park's 10th anniversary. Kunirunut Raijakwanit has more.
Currently, I'm at TK Park, where an international picture book fair is being held to attract families and young readers. TK Park, a modern library in Bangkok, celebrates its 10-year anniversary with an exhibition under the theme More Tales, More Creative, showing approximately 600 picture books selected from many countries and regions. The event is the first time the picture book exhibition being held in Thailand, and it will be held until April 5th at Central World. Vipasai Niyamapha, Senior Office Manager of TK Park, gave more detail about the exhibition.
TK Park first opened on the 24th of January 2005, and for the past 10 years, we've been doing in promoting positive attitudes towards the love of reading, creative thinking and learning, and lifelong learning for young people and children at a young age. And today, what we do is international picture books exhibition, which is the first in Thailand. From today until this Sunday, we would like to invite kids and parents to come and enjoy the pleasure of readings and picture books. What all they want to do is just come here, walk around and explore. There are plenty to discover and learn here for the family.
The event is aimed to offer an opportunity for the participants to experience well-selected international picture books from all around the world, as well as to inspire and encourage children's creativity through colorful picture books. Families and child educators can also enjoy an educational workshops at the event. The event features storytelling activity and a discussion on a topic of Get Inspired by Picture Book by a distinguished guest speaker, Kaiko Kato, illustrator and author from Japan.
These exhibitions aim for both children and adults because these stories are touching enough for adults to enjoy. And we really aim for children to be in this relaxed environment and happy to be with books in these rooms. We focus on emotional development more than pure information or knowledge. We really want kids to have a feeling like impressive with the story or sad with their story. And this exhibition is not related to any specific age group. They can be for any children and parents to enjoy.
The exhibition gives Thai children a chance to enjoy stories from across the globe and families to enjoy activities and access stories that may not have usually come across. Again, the event is being held until April 5th. It starts from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And for more information about the exhibition, please contact TK Park at Central World. I'm Niranut Traijakwanit reporting.
In international news, Houthi fighters and allied army units clashed with local militias in the southern Yemeni city of Aden on Sunday, and eyewitnesses said gun battles and heavy shelling ripped through a downtown district near the city's port. The Houthi forces have been battling to take Aden, a last foothold of fighters loyal to Saudi-backed President Rabu Mansur Hadi, advancing to the city center despite 11 days of airstrikes by a Saudi-led coalition of mainly Gulf air forces. A pro-Hadi militia source said 36 Houthi and allied fighters were killed on Sunday in Aden's central Mualla district near the port, while 11 of Hadi's combatants died. The United Nations said on Thursday that more than 500 people had been killed in 2 weeks of fighting in Yemen, while the International Committee of the Red Cross has appealed for immediate 24-hour pause in fighting to allow aid into Yemen. With help from the international community, more children, especially girls, have returned to schools in Afghanistan over the last decade. However, much improvement is still needed to provide adequate education to the returning students. The sound of the school bell was muted for most of Afghanistan's children, including all girls, during the long oppressive Taliban rule. Since the fall of the Taliban regime in 2001, the international community has spent almost 14 years helping to rebuild the education sector by building schools, training teachers, and supporting girls who were previously denied their right to education. While great progress has been made in girls' education, there are fears that as foreign funds and focus turn away from Afghanistan, the improvements could fall back. However, the girls in school and those who support them show a serious determination not to let that occur. Hundreds of people, some in nightwear, gathered in Hong Kong's financial centre to take part in the city's 5th annual Pillow Fight Day. Organizer Tom Grundy said thousands of people were taking part worldwide. Pillow Fight Day in Hong Kong has no sponsors and is not affiliated to any political or social group, making it an event purely for pleasure. On the event's Facebook page, Grundy thanked the participants, those who cleaned up the mass of feathers left behind, and the police as well, who let the half-hour pillow fight proceed, despite it being an unlawful gathering. Looks fun. And that's it for today's edition of Newsline. Thank you very much for joining us. Just a quick reminder that today is Chakri Memorial Day to commemorate the contribution of kings of the Chakri dynasty. The Thais nationwide will be holding religious ceremonies to mark this auspicious occasion. We say goodbye today, taking you to downtown Los Angeles, where there was a blessing ceremony in a procession of animals and their caretakers. I'm Cholapansa Narula. Have a great day. Swadee ka.